Dear viewers, welcome to the world of management. Today we are going to discuss about management, nature, importance and scope, organization, managerial competence, importance of management, concept of management, nature and scope of management, levels and skills of management and functions of management. Professor Amitai Etizzoni, he told that we are born in organizations, educated by organizations, and most of us spend much of our lives working for organizations. Most of us will die in an organization, and when the time comes for burial, the largest organization of all, the state, must grant official permission. These are the words of Amitai Etizzoni. We have seen the word organization repeated for a long time. Let us discuss what is the concept of organization. An organization is a structured group of people working together in an open environment to achieve a set of collective objectives. In our lives, we come across several organizations. There are organizations which are run with profit motives. There are organizations which are run with not for profit motive. We see several government organizations, international organizations, a mix of government and private organizations. And to manage these organizations, we need people with competencies. The meaning of competency is, it is a combination of knowledge, skills, behaviors and attitudes that contributes to personal effectiveness. When we talk about people with managerial competencies, we are referring to set of knowledge, skills, behaviors and attitudes that a person needs to be effective in a wide range of positions and various types of organizations. And to manage these organizations, we expect people who are managing these organizations to possess certain competencies. The competencies to plan and administer, the competency to think strategically, and competencies to manage themselves, we call it as self-management. And all of us are living in a global world, therefore, a competence is required regarding global awareness. The art of multiplying is taking people along with us, therefore, we need the competencies of teamwork. Above all, at every stage, we need to have competencies regarding communication. And when you possess all these competencies, it is called managerial effectiveness. Managerial effectiveness encompasses all these competencies. And we in BRAOU Ambedkar Open University, while designing the syllabus, we have taken utmost care to see that all these competencies are incorporated in our syllabi. Henry Ford once said, "You can take my factories, burn up my buildings, but give me my people, and I will build the business right back again." This indicates the significance of management. This indicates the significance of managerial personnel who manage these organizations. Let us discuss the significance or importance of management. Peter Drucker, he says that management is the dynamic, life-giving element in every organization. He considers it as the activating force that gets things done through people. Without management, an organization is merely a collection of men, machines, money and materials. In its absence, the resources of production remain resources and never become production. Therefore, let us start our discussion with the concept of management. George R. Terry considers that management is a distinct process. It consists of planning, organizing, activating, and controlling. It is performed to determine and accomplish the objective by the use of people and resources. Theodore Hyman, he considers management as a social and technical process. This management utilizes resources, influences human action, facilitates change in order to accomplish organization goals. Peter Drucker considers management as a multi-purpose organization that manages business and manages managers and manages workers and work. Therefore, based on all these things, we can sum up management as a process of planning, decision making, organizing, leading, motivating, and controlling the human resources, financial, physical, and information resources of an organization. All these things are done in order to reach its goal efficiently and effectively. Now, let us discuss the term organization from three different perspectives. Some consider management as a process. They consider management as a process of a system of coordinating work activities and actions so that they are completed efficiently and effectively. Others consider it an activity. They consider management activities or actions that management take to fulfill their roles. Then some people consider that management as a profession. The profession can be described as an occupation held by specific education and practice. Based on all these things, we can say that management is a social and technical process. It consists of planning, organizing, staffing, leading, decision making, coordinating, and controlling. Management is also concerned with getting things done, accomplishing the predetermined objective by the use of people and resources. Management helps in the creation, direction, maintenance, and operation of organization. Ultimately, management secures maximum benefits for employees, the employees, and the community. Let us discuss the significance of management. Management enables optimum utilization of men, material, machine, and money. Management helps us to effectively lead and motivate people. Management helps in establishing sound industrial relations. Management helps us to achieve the goals of the organization. Every organization will have goals, not one goal, several goals, and this management helps us to achieve these goals. And change is imperative, and unless we change, we will not survive. It is that management which helps us to change and grow. And when all these things are done, it enables us to improve the standard of living of people. Let us discuss the nature of management. What we need to understand, management is there everywhere. It could be small or big. Whatever be the organization, management is there. Therefore, we consider that management is universal. Every organization consists of people. Therefore, we consider today management as a social process. Management is intangible, but we can feel the effectiveness of the management. Management has to change according to changing circumstances. Therefore, it is considered as a dynamic function. Management is a goal-oriented one. It always functions towards achieving goals of the organization. and management is considered as one of the factors of production. And management, since it enables us to achieve things, it has authority, it is considered as system of authority. The essence of management is to coordinate, therefore, management coordinates. Whatever be the nature of the organization, management becomes an embedded part of it, therefore, it is considered as a crucial part of society. Management today has developed into a great profession, therefore, today we consider management as a profession. Last but not least, management undergoes through a process, and therefore, we consider management as a process. The scope of management consists of, I think these things are also taught at the levels of functions of management. The activities are brought under the category of scope of management. They are related to organization, planning, coordination, directing, controlling, and these are the things. The branches of management we consider marketing management, production management, office management, personnel management, and financial management. The characteristics of management, if we have to consider, we have to say that management is invisible force we feel, and without management it is difficult for us to achieve anything. Let it be organizations with a profit motive and organizations which are not for profit, which might be government organization, military organization. We feel, therefore, we consider it as an invisible force. It is a goal oriented one, and a lot of integration has to take place, therefore, it is considered as integrative process. And management always get things done through the efforts of others, therefore, they are called as manager. Therefore, accomplishment is done through the efforts of others. Management has got several activities, therefore, we consider management as an activity based. Management consists of knowledge from various disciplines like psychology, sociology, anthropology, and all these things. Therefore, we consider management as a multidisciplinary knowledge. Management is also considered as a science. Science happens to be a systematized body of knowledge. It has lot of things which consist which can be called as science. It is also an art because you need to practice. By reading a book on how to manage, we can't become good manager unless we practice it. Therefore, it is considered it as an art, and management has universal application. You can apply in a small organization, big organization, government organization, private organization, organizations not for profit, and other things. Now, the question is, management, is it a science, art, or profession? We consider management as a science because science has systematized body of knowledge, observation, experimentation, cause and effect relationship, and universal validity. All these things are there in management. Though this management is not like physics or chemistry, still we consider it as science. It is also an art because you have to apply to become an efficient, effective manager. It requires lot of theoretical knowledge, personal skills, creativity, perfection through practice. Then only you can become good manager. It is an art. Besides all these things, we also consider management today as a profession because it has specialized knowledge is developed. There is a formal education and training in the case of management education, and in some cases it is done with service motive. There are service statutory bodies and which give accreditation to these management programs. The next thing we need to discuss, whether management and administration are they opposite, are they different, are they same. There are some writers like Peter Drucker, Henry Fayol, they have considered that this management and administration, they are one and the same, synonymously they have used. Whereas writers like Spriegel and Landsberg, they do made a distinction between management and administration. There are some views which substantially differentiate between management and administration. There are views which consider management as a wider term which includes administration. There are views which aim at synthesizing both sets of views and resolving the controversy. Now, what is the basic difference between management and administration? We can say that the higher part or the things that are done at policy laying level, we call it as an administration, whereas execution part we can consider it as a management. Now, let us discuss what are the levels of management. Managerial hierarchy means classification of managerial positions. We classify into a number of levels in the organization. This classification and understanding levels of management, it has significance because they substantially determine authority relationships and they give social status to their occupations. Though every manager has to perform all the managerial functions, the stress placed on individual functions, it varies in different managerial levels. We consider levels of management as top level, middle level and lower level management. The top level people in some organizations, they are designated as board of directors, managing director, general manager. And middle level managers, they are considered as branch managers, production managers, marketing managers, finance managers and personnel management. And the lower management people, they are considered as foremen, office superintendent, supervisors and department heads. Now, again these basic levels of management, same thing we are presenting in different way. You consider as top level, middle level managers, first level managers and non-managers. Now, the first level managers, they have the direct responsibility for producing goods or services, foremen, supervisors and clerical supervisors. Then we have middle level managers. These people are responsible for coordinate employees' activities, determine which goods or services to provide, decide how to market goods or services to customer. They are called assistant managers and manager section heads. Then we have top managers. These top managers, they provide the overall direction of an organization, chief executive officers, presidents and vice presidents. Now, let us discuss in detail the responsibilities of top managers. Top managers, they are responsible for providing the overall direction of an organization. They develop goals and strategies for the entire organization. They spend most of their time planning and leading. They communicate with key stakeholders, stockholders, unions, government agencies, company policies. They are also responsible for use of multicultural and strategic or action competencies to lead firm in crucial. Then we talk about middle level managers. These people are responsible for setting objectives that are consistent with top management goals and translating them into specific goals and plans for first line managers to implement. And middle level managers are responsible for coordinating activities of first line managers or first level managers. Middle level managers, they establish target dates for products and services to be delivered. They need to coordinate with others for resources. And middle level managers, they have the ability to develop others is important. They rely more on communication, teamwork, planning and administration competencies to achieve the goals. Now, let us discuss in detail the functions of first line managers. These people are directly responsible for production of goods or services. Employees who report to first line managers do the organization's work. They spend little time with top managers in large organization. They have lot of technical expertise, or they need lot of technical expertise because that is important. They rely on planning and administration, self-management, teamwork and communication competencies to get work done. Now, let us focus on the skills of manager. Management skills are abilities and traits which are needed to perform certain duties, usually as it pertains to overseeing a team, such as solving problems, communicating well and motivating employees. Such skills can be learned through practical experience or in courses and then honed on the job. Robert Kass has identified three types of skills that are essential for a successful management process. He considered technical skills, conceptual skills and human or interpersonal skills. Technical skills, they are related to knowledge and ability to use different techniques to achieve what they want to achieve. Technical skills are not related only to machines, production tools or other equipment, but they are also related to skills that will be required to increase sales, design different types of products and services and market the products and services. Technical skills, they are considered as the most important skills for first line managers. When it comes to top managers, these skills are not something with a high significance level. Then we come to conceptual skills. Conceptual skills enable a manager to use their knowledge or ability for more abstract thinking. That means they can easily envisage the whole by means of analysis and diagnosis of different states. As such, they would be in a position to predict the future of a business or department as a whole. Conceptual skills we considered as vital for top managers, but less critical for middle level managers and not required for first level managers. As we go from the bottom of managerial hierarchy to the top, the importance of these skills will rise. Then we will come to human or interpersonal managerial skills. Human or interpersonal managerial skills, they facilitate a manager's knowledge and ability to work with people. One of the most critical management tasks is working with people. Without people, the existence of management and managers becomes redundant. These skills, they enable managers to become leaders and motivate employees for better accomplishment. Additionally, they help them to make more effective use of human potential in the company. Simply said, they are essential skills for all hierarchical levels in the company. Now, based on all these things, what we can say, as we can observe that human skills are required at all levels, but technical skills are more required in the case of first level or supervisory job. Conceptual skills are required for in the case of top management jobs. This picture vividly describes the significance of first line, middle line and top management skills required by managers. Now, let us discuss the roles of management. Henry Mintzberg has brought out 10 important roles that the manager usually plays. These roles are classified into three categories. Number 1, interpersonal roles. 2, information roles, and decision making roles, that is the third one. Now, let us discuss these three roles: interpersonal, informational and decision making roles. When we talk about interpersonal roles, he is considered as the figurehead of the organization. As a manager, he is an aspirational figure. He is considered as a leader. He has to play the role of a leader. He has to lead people. He has to communicate. He has to motivate. He is considered as a liaison officer. As a manager, he has to know how to bond and establish relationship within the organization and also outside the organization. Normally, liaising people consider on outside the organization. You have to do even within the organization. Then we have the next role, informational role. You have to monitor the changes that are taking place in the environment. Managers analyze the data and get accurate conclusions. You have to spread the information. You have to, managers, they transmit and communicate data effectively. He is also considered the spokesperson. A manager knows how to speak on behalf of the company. Then we have decision making roles. He is an entrepreneur. He has to take bold, innovative decisions. He has to handle the disturbance that arises outside the organization and also within the organization. He is responsible to allocate the resources in the organization. He is the negotiator. Continuously he negotiates with various personnel inside and outside the organization. All the functions of management are summed up into these 5 categories: planning, organizing, leading, staffing and controlling. You have to decide the goals. That is in planning. It is not enough just to decide the goals. You have to organize, you have to disintegrate and integrate the activities. That is how organization emerge. Manager is responsible for that. He has to enthuse people, he has to lead people, he has to recruit right talent into the organization. When things that deviate from the normal course of action, it is his responsibility to see that all these things are in a proper way. And the functions of management and levels of management: the first line managers, they coordinate, they supervise, they report to middle level managers, they are involved in day to day operations. Middle level managers, they allocate resources, oversee first level managers, report to top managers, they develop and implement activities. The top managers set objectives, scan environment, plan and make decisions. So, to sum up, today we have discussed the basics of management. Thank you.